can get off my life soon. Hopefully, I get some new people that wants to join and see how we can swim together. Yes. So, how many of us have been watching the World Cup? I've been trying to see how the World Cup is going. I watched that Canadian versus Paraguay's match. I watched it. Although it was entertaining, but I felt bad seeing a Nigerian guy, flying Balogun, you know, it was the Canadian striker, like flying Balogun. How does that mean now with the Canadian name as the striker? And I'm like, why didn't you join the what's it called, the national team, the Nigerian national team, 55 days, and play for them rather than be in a Canadian national team, you know? So that alone, I was like, this is not good. I started with FIFA, you know. But anyways, I'll just say it's all left for the Nigerian Federation, Football Federation, because if you actually want the player to be part of the Nigeria team, you just call him up. But he wasn't called up, and given the fact that he could do whatever he likes or how it pleases. Yeah, welcome to my live stream. We're actually talking about the FIFA World Cup. So if you just join me, welcome to my live stream. We're talking about the FIFA World Cup. I don't know. Yeah, welcome to my live stream. Did you watch the FIFA World Cup? Canada versus Paraguay. So I was actually talking about the Canadian striker, the Balogun flying guy. I was like, why hasn't he, actually joined the Nigerian team, the Super Eagles team? Why did he not play for us? Why has he have to play for Canada? So that's what I'm saying. Most of these Nigerian footballers, they prefer to play for other countries. They wouldn't want to play for their country, and I don't know why the NFS hasn't called him. So yeah, I'm just trying to see how we can actually go about with this training. Yep. So if anyone actually has something to talk about, just start in the comment section. Let's get starting. I just woke up, so I'm trying to stream to see what we can get off the weekend. Actually, we're talking about the FIFA World Cup. Yeah, I was talking about Folarin Balogun, the guy that's playing for Canada, the striker. I was like, he's supposed to play for Nigeria. He shouldn't be playing for Canada. Folarin Balogun is a Nigerian name. So I suppose he's supposed to be playing for us rather than play for Canada. You know, those are the top players that Nigeria has. Even Saka in England that's playing for Arsenal. He's a Nigerian. So a lot of Nigerians don't want to play for the Super Eagles. They want to stay in the forum. Welcome to my life. You're just joining. You can drop a comment on the comment section. Yeah, just, you know, if you have anything you want us to talk about, I'm actually talking about the FIFA World Cup. Yeah, that's something to look into. You know, the World Cup is hosted by three countries. It's hosted by Mexico. Actually, sorry, Mexico. Yeah, that's the right pronunciation. It's Mexico, not Mexico. Nigerians will say Mexico, but it's Mexico. It's called Mexico. So the FIFA World Cup is hosted by Mexico, it's hosted by Canada, and I think the USA, the United States of America. Yeah. So those are the three countries hosting the FIFA World Cup. We have Mexico, we have Canada, and we have the United States of America. So yeah, I was talking about Folarin Balogun, the Nigerian guy who's playing for Canada. So I heard that maybe there's a lot going on in the Super Eagles camp. That's why, a lot of foreign players don't want to come back and play for their country, Nigeria. But, what to do? We all got to keep striving to call up our players. Yeah, that's the only way we can go about this now. We just have to find a way to call our players back so that we can qualify for the World Cup next time. Yeah, most of our players are playing for foreign countries. A lot of them don't want to play for the Super Eagles because of what is going on in the country. But I think if the NFF can come together to, make a way so that most of our foreign players can come and play for their country and join the national team, I think we'll be finding ourselves in top places like the World Cup. Nigeria is a World Cup country. You know, we are Africa's world best, so we are supposed to be in the World Cup 2-4. Nigeria is always supposed to be in the World Cup. We are not supposed to be um eliminated from the World Cup. No, we are supposed to qualify for the World Cup at all times. Anytime we are playing World Cup qualifier, Nigeria is supposed to qualify. Yes. So I see no reason why we can't qualify for the World Cup when we have a lot of players out there that are not playing for us. I was mad seeing that Folarin Balogun, that Canadian boy, the striker. He's the striker and he's doing well in Canada's first team. Balogun is doing well. So I was hurt actually. Yeah, I watched the Canadian match, FIFA World Cup, the Canadian match is Saturday. I watched it and I was watching Balogun. He's a good player, but look at he chose to be a Canadian citizen, whereby all of us are Nigerians. A lot of players out there that don't want to play for the Nigeria first team. It's not making sense. Mm-mm. So I feel like the NFF has to do a lot of work so that we can be qualifying for World Cup. Yeah, we can be finding ourselves in the World Cup, any World Cup qualifiers. Nigerians are meant to qualify. Sure, we don't need to, we don't need to play penalties or go about straight win. Nigeria World Cup qualification, win or win, no lose, no draw. Yeah, so please make sure you like this live stream or drop a comment. Say I know you are with me. Yeah, I'm actually talking about the World Cup and Nigeria not qualifying and some of our Nigerian players out there playing for other countries. It's embarrassing. Look at Canada's um, first team. All the whole Canadian guys are black. All of them are black. I think they have about three, four white guys that are playing for their first team. The remaining guys are black guys. And then we have their number nine striker as Balogun Folarin. Is that a Canadian name? Balogun Folarin. It's not a Canadian name. So yeah, I suggest like the NFF has so much work to do in making sure that Nigeria always qualify for the World Cup or any competition, African Cup of Nations, the World Cup. Nigeria is supposed to be there. We are top next team, not just the footballers, but the country as a whole, Nigeria. We are supposed to be in the World Cup. We have a lot of players out there playing for different countries. So we playing in the World Cup, it's something that it is supposed to be. We are not supposed to not qualify. Okay, look at now. Look at what happened. I don't know how many of us watched the friendlies. The friendlies with Portugal, Nigeria. Portugal won, but yet we had no good layout. The first team boys, they were just lacking. All those boys playing for those foreign countries. If we had them here live, if we had them in our team, you will see that we will be doing well. I promise you, one way or the other, the Nigerian football team will be doing well. But once we don't have all those points, because why I say so is because those foreign footballers, they are opportune to have good facilities, good training equipment that can train them to be professional. You understand? But the Nigerian team, most of them are not all foreign players that have clubs. Some of them are home based. And you know, when you say home base, Nigerian home base don't have a lot of good facilities to train a player to be professional. They can train you to be an amateur or but they cannot train you to be a professional, a master in football because of low equipment. So now this thing is now in the shop for Nigeria, wey be say one way or the other, we need to look into am. The government need to look into am because a lot dey go down for the country wey be say all of us dey face, you know. So that's just it because and then I think we need to improve on the equipment, the training equipment and the coaches. Yeah, so if we can do those things, there'll be more chances of having a good team for the World Cup. The main thing now make we get the team wey be say fit play World Cup. Because the last time we went for the World Cup, I think we got to the quarter final where Argentina disqualified us, or should I say eliminated us from the World Cup. Argentina quarter final. I can't forget that match. The last World Cup went it was Argentina that took us out. So guys, I'm talking about the Nigerian team qualifying for the World Cup, and then maybe some other conversation. Like and drop comments. Like and drop comments. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Like and drop comments. Yep. You know what it is. It's about that time now you start following my channel because we are coming out big. If you have anything to say to me, drop in the comment section. Yep. Talking about the FIFA World Cup. So what do you think about the World Cup being hosted in America, United States of America? Because there's been a lot of restrictions concerning some referees and footballers because they are Africans, and Donald Trump, the president of America, happened to restrict some persons and personnel that are supposed to, officiate in the FIFA World Cup. Donald Trump restricted them because of his policy to some certain countries that are banned from coming into the United States. So some African referee or an African referee from Somalia was not granted visa to come into the United States. It was hurting, it was hurting. But FIFA, being FIFA, was able to compensate the referee and talk to him that it shouldn't make an alarm so that it doesn't make everything look careless. FIFA compensated him his money and some other things and told him that it should take him mind off it. So that's one thing. It's just hurting that because we are black or whatever, so the white men they choose to treat us the way they want to treat us, which is humiliating. It's very, very, very hurting to hear such a thing that because we are black or so we can't get into America all in the name of the government. So people actually compensated that referee with a certain amount of money so that it doesn't make you. Oh boy, I go do giveaway now. No, giveaway now less. Just you know, keep streaming, keep coming into my life, keep coming. If I know your mind, giveaway become live. I promise you guys, very soon I'll be doing giveaway and lots more. Just keep coming to my life, be a fan, and don't give up on me. We are just getting started. I have lots and lots of good things. I promise you. You will not regret joining my live stream. For those of you that are just joining and those that will still join, I promise you, if you keep coming to my live stream, you won't regret. You get giveaway, you get business ideas, business opportunities. I'm going to be MULLA. Yeah. So this live stream, I actually said, let me just, involve myself, let people see my life because I've been this kind of a person. I'm always reserved. If you check out, if for those of my friends that know me, yes, Alpha, yes. So, I just decided to live stream so that a lot of people will get to know me. You know, I'm I'm this kind of person. I'm always reserved. I don't like to show myself. I don't like to come outside. But as time goes on, started to involve myself in the lifestyle. I felt like people need to see my lifestyle. They need to know the kind of person I am. So I said it is the only way I like I begin to build my family and yeah. basically in the you know like if I came, I just play the carry part. So so basically I've just France when it comes to they know they deliver like that. They just play game like it's their love. And develop it to be good. Yo guys, thank you for being on my live stream. Love them. So are there any ladies on my life right now that is watching me? Just drop a comment. Let's talk about something, you know, this few days myself as things that, can get me money. Yeah. Although I'm still doing my IT, so I'm running a bit of industrial training. Yeah, and then now I'm doing what's it called internet money. Yeah, it's just so who will win the World Cup, guys? Who will win the World Cup? Who will win the World Cup? Who will win the World Cup? So that is the question of the day for the live stream. Who will win the World Cup, guys? Yeah, who will win the World Cup? For me, I said Netherlands. Netherlands is a top notch for me. I'm predicting Netherlands to win the World Cup. If not Netherlands, I'll go for because this guy is late, the Jota. Yep. So I'll go for Portugal, Netherlands, Portugal. Those are my two predictions to win the World Cup. Netherlands, Portugal. If you have more options, you can drop it in the comment section. Please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Don't just pop up, view my life and disappear. Please subscribe. Your subscription means a lot. Yep. Trying to see what we can get of the streaming lifestyle. We're going there gradually. Yes, guys. In my so another thing I want to talk about is the 2027 election. next year's election. What are you guys thinking? Do you guys support Tinubu? I am not supporting the city president at all. If you guys are supporting Tinubu for the next presidential election, I am not, because what is going on right now in the country is freaking horrible. Can you imagine how much is fuel right now? Not to take of feeding, transportation, daily living, accommodation. It's crazy, guys. So a lot is going on right now. A lot is going right now, and I do not support you. Not support. So let us. Tinubu's regime has come to an end as far as I'm concerned. After this year, next year, let us hope for a change. Either Goodluck Jonathan or Peter Obi, any of these men coming up, no problem. But if it's the City Boys movement, Tinubu, I don't support him for 2027 election. I am campaigning this one in real life with my mouth. You know, say then give me money or anything. I'm saying it. I thought it was a renewed hope. In my life.